Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke and Deacon's interdicted kiss. Sheila loses it over fiance's treason. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Brooke Logan lately caught Ridge Forrester off guard. In the fate of a battle with Deacon Sharp and Sheila Carter, it sounded like Brooke was actually cutting Deacon a little slack and trying to understand his perspective. That doesn't mean Brooke approves of Deacon's love at each, but it does suggest that she still has a soft spot for her former honey. B&B suckers know Brooke will always watch about Hope Logan's pater, especially since she's seen all the progress Cleric's made in his relationship with their son. As a result, Brooke may come decreasingly invested in saving Cleric from a future with Sheila. Since Cleric could lose his bond with Hope, Brooke should step up her sweats to move him to put Sheila in the rearview glass. Brooke might speak to Cleric alone the coming time around and push for answers about why Sheila has captured his heart. Cleric could fluently confess that he was tired of feeling lonely and rejected. Brooke turned Deacon down on further than one occasion, so he might admit he was starting to wonder if love was indeed in the cards for him. Perhaps Cleric grew to love the way Sheila demanded him. Since Cleric likes making a difference in Sheila's life, that may be a big part of the appeal then. Brooke might assure Deacon that there's some other lovely lady out there who'd be lucky to have him, someone who isn't dangerous and would be accepted by Hope. Maybe Brooke could indeed admit that in another life where Ridge wasn't part of the picture, she might have said yes to a life with Cleric. What if Brooke and Deacon get swept up in a warm moment together? There could be a situation where Cleric and Brooke's old passions come rushing back, so they might steal a interdicted kiss despite knowing they shouldn't. Can you imagine if Sheila came around the corner to witness Brooke and Deacon's smooch at Il Giardino? Ridge could witness that kiss too, or at least get updates on it before the marriage. Still, it could ruin 2 engagements. Sheila might call the whole thing out and go off the rails for the umpteenth time if Brooke set up herself with her lips each over Cleric again. Likewise, Ridge might have serious debates about whether to marry Brooke under the circumstances. Of course, it's possible Ridge could actually authorize of Brooke's move and shoot her to do it. In that case, perhaps some manipulation could be going on if Brooke kisses Deacon on purpose to blow up his relationship with Sheila. Either way, a lip cinch between Deacon and Brooke would inescapably beget chaos, so could they do some sizzling down the road? The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Sheila and Deacon's happy ending may not be possible, so stay tuned to see if awful news could wreck their future. Brooke and Deacon influence Hope to leave Thomas. The bold and the beautiful spoilers document that Brooke Logan's jaw dropped. She couldn't believe what the son she had with Deacon Sharp revealed. Saying that Deacon was in love surprised Brooke because the last she knew, he still loved her. A certain position of conceit away. Anyone who's rational participated Brooke's natural response when she learned a moment laterally that Sheila Carter was the object of Deacon's affection. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Brooke Logan's history repeated. To this point in her early middle-aged life, Hope has not lived up to her mama's norms. Of course, some, like the late Stephanie Forrester during her times of battle, would have said Hope has not lived down to Brooke's mark. Brooke's fabulous history with so-called connections creates inconceivable drama on B&B. She's the existent dame of this interpretation of Los Angeles, California. Lang, along with John McCook, are the only 2 remaining actors who have been with the show since the first time of its commencement. Brooke and Eric were wedded and have children of their own, Rick Forrester and Bridget Forrester. Bridget was married to Deacon when he and Brooke came involved and had Hope. Deacon Sharp cannot explain twisted connection Cleric wanted to make a bond with his son, to his credit and hopes that began developing when he was most lately confined. The hand-written correspondence they changed while Deacon was in jail served as provocation. His early release for good guest was followed by Hope embracing her father and Brooke latterly supporting Deacon's recuperation. But Brooke wasn't interested in reigniting a love with Cleric, as he hoped. That left him hurt, alone and vulnerable. Enter Sheila, the bold and the beautiful spoilers. Thomas Forrester is an interpretation of Sheila Carter. Brooke recognizes the comparison. Cleric being with Sheila is wilder than Hope being with Thomas Forrester. Purely from an overhead perspective, Cleric and Hope willingly involve themselves with dark personalities. Thomas isn't someone Brooke trusts. Time's agone. Before Atkinson embodied this part, Thomas was nearly responsible for Rick's death, so Brooke would put him in Sheila's order. Hope is taking heavy flack from those who are trying to advise her about Thomas. So suckers can wonder if Hope's perspective may change if she ultimately sees the similarity between the trouble Sheila poses to her father and that which Thomas could pose to her and the children on B&B. Hope is confused. Cleric turns the tables. Fiancé or family? The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, October 19 indicate that Hope Logan is confused by her father's choices. General Hospital spoilers highlights Deacon Sharp may turn the tables on Hope to explain. Who'll Deacon choose, Sheila Carter or his family? Hope Logan doesn't understand Deacon Sharp. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Deacon has been gone at most of Hope's life and missed a great deal of important moments. Still, Deacon reached out to Hope before he got out of captivity and they developed a decent relationship. Deacon wanted to get to know Hope and develop a relationship with her. After all the work Cleric has done to gain Hope's trust, now he's dating Sheila and hanging to ruin it all. How in the world could Deacon fall for the woman who nearly ruined her mama's marriage? The woman who shot not only her son but his woman as well and nearly left her grandson orphaned. Cleric knows how dangerous Sheila is. Why would he risk being with her? Deacon Sharp could turn the tables. Cleric may be with Sheila, who's a known psycho. Still, does that make her worse than Thomas Forrester? Hope is attracted to him and is actually in a relationship as well, and look at what he has done. Hasn't Thomas been obsessed with Hope and manipulated her for times? Didn't Thomas nearly ruin Brooke Logan's marriage as well? There are veritably many straws between Sheila and Thomas as far as Cleric is concerned. Thomas indeed worked with Sheila to break up Brooke's marriage at one point. B&B spoilers update Thursday, October 19. Hope is confused. Cleric turns the tables. Fiancé or family? How is Thomas good of remission but Sheila isn't? Why is Sheila not entitled to another chance since she has eventually changed? Will Hope hear to reason when Deacon explains? The bold and the beautiful Hope Logan issues an ultimatum. Hope doesn't watch how important Cleric says Sheila has changed because she just doesn't see it. Hope has talked to John Finn Finnegan and knows she hasn't backed off as he asked her to. Finn's woman has left city because Sheila won't stay down. How has Sheila changed if she can indeed grant her son one request? This is the last straw for Hope. If Deacon wants her and the children in his life, also he needs to break up with Sheila. Hope won't allow the kiddies anywhere near Deacon as long as Sheila is in the picture. Who's more important to Deacon, the woman he says he loves or the child he claims he cannot live without? Who'll Deacon choose when drive comes to push? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.